decided. Why the hell not?
Should I then go back in time?
Sure, because the stream didn't see it. Go back to the
Turn.
just a bit before the dive onto the ball after.
I'm now at the Blitz on the Beast.
Gibt es nichts Besseres als
Yeah,
mit
that's
Babysaft.
good enough.
Frei von allem,
I
was sensible
clearly cannot
Haut
save my Blood Bowl 2, but I can send
Babysanft.
the
All unsere
stream to your
Sorgfalt für
channel.
sensible Haut. Dafür stehe ich mit meinem Namen.
I think my stream should be running.
And then 1 second on the host. It's Hindus _
Yes. It seems like I got a random host here.
Chat is saved. But I'm gonna watch the match from the stream because Blood Bowl 2 doesn't want to work.
Are you at the Blitz on the Beast then?
Yes, I am.
Okay, then I'm gonna start now again and we should be about synced up again.
So the beast is just... The dice have rolled on the beast right now.
Yeah, and...
The beast has been knocked down.
We are basing up.
Yep.
And then we roll ones on pickups, because that's what we do in this game.
It's the game of
One on the
ones.
pickup. Re-rolled, and he gets it. And now Metal has to do something to stop Haruma's catcher getting away with this. He attempts to trust in Blodge.
Always touch blood. Always. Never failed once.
Something of note though is Full Metal has a strip ball piece. BO spray from the sister.
Now I hope all the settings are fine, so if you're missing anything like game audio or anything else, just let me know and I see if I can fix it. But now we're just waiting for a failed dodge.
Ooh. That's BO from the sister. Strip ball of failing the dodge.
But we do find the knockdown. And the scatter goes far, far away.
Crowd playing with the ball. Having a good old time. And he's cross sides.
And that's only 2 dodges away for a pickup here for the elves.
He's going to have to rely on the loner though.
And what could go wrong with a loner pickup?
Everything.
With the amount of ones being rolled in this game. Of course.
We used a reroll. Loner failed. Ball is on the
In
ground.
overtime format.
Well, he
not
needs
that
to
matters.
score here if he wants to win it to overtime.
I guess. He needs to throw everything at this with this small amount of elves on the pitch.
Well, at least the elves are staying alive so far, the remaining ones.
I think Metal has just gotten out of jail with that one on the pickup.
Well,
That is quite huge for him.
Well, like, if Moranion just failed the 4+ dodge there, that would be even worse for the elves.
we find a power on Moranion. And it's a stun. Chapsku, I'm German. And we tried to
25, finally not
pass.
rolling a 1. Oh,
We pass to a rudder, and the rudder potatoes down the field.
Leave in the hotel.
Rodders are fantastic pieces. So much better than a zombie.
And the only thing in range to stop the rudder would be a lone alignment.
And we know what happened last time. We needed to rely on a loner.
He's gonna. Oh.
I'm not sure if I would have used the reroll there.
Last reroll been eaten, which means no rerolls for any sort of one-turn shenanigans. But I don't think he has the players for it anyway. Unless
Like,
all 4 of those KOs got up.
he needs more players and so many disturbing presence. Just makes it so tough. Like, if Metal sets up against it, it's going to be insanely unlikely to work.
We are not going for the score. We are trying to stall it out.
I agree with that play. Like, if you score now, there's a good chance the elves will be able to pull some nonsense. But if you can get rid of Eldril, you are pretty much safe. But getting rid of Eldril might prove difficult.
It will all rely on one blitz.
And Metal has spread the disturbing presence out quite well as well. Even if he can't get Eldril down.
2 dice only finds a push.
But on the follow-up,
We do find a knockdown. It's a stun.
and
We are leaping into
let's go
a
straight
1
in.
dice. And we find a POW.
No.
It's all going so quick for some reason.
the scatter is very scary for Metal.
Because
If
we're
he
not
wants,
live.
That failed loner dodge was key.
well, this scatter is very bad for Metal. If he wants to pick up the ball, he has to score. And he kinda doesn't want to score right now. But he really doesn't
That's
want
true.
to leave the ball on the floor. But especially when Eldril is ready to just hypnogaze to open a path.
And we only find a push on the catcher. But the second time we find the POW.
Ooh,
Frenzy has
going to
proven
see.
foul.
I don't know about that. That could have been really scary if it was a send-off. That would left Eldril a path on the ball.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you can risk the send-off there.
And Eldril just tries to go for the ball.
Finds a push.
Ooh.
Scatter goes out. And that's in range of the loner.
Not only that, the loner gets it.
We punted down the right side a little bit. Did we just
Now-
roll a 6 on the punt there? He
Well,
could
it
have
was-
punted it out down all the way.
Now, it's a good punt, but it's not far enough to get it away from Boxer from your mom. He can just pick up the ball and be in scoring range. And
Yeah,
you can
but-
even try GFI to avoid them next turn.
He does only have 1 turn left after this to score. Ooh, very close to the failed pickup again.
Lots of twos. But he's good enough. And he,
Go for it.
yeah, the going for it are good. And we see the Snaggle Warrior.
No, shit, another injury.
This
Bloody
second
blow,
half,
turning that one into an injury.
this second half has been quite a half.
This has been quite a weird game. And the ball is in scoring range right now. But Eldril can definitely dodge out and try to hit it.
And another
So-
removal there on the sideline.
And the send-off.
Which means we no longer can get a scoring threat here?
Yeah, Hiruma has to stop the score and bring it to overtime. But there is a 2 dice on the ball.
If you
Can
can make the
Eldril-
dodges.
Eldril. So close.
Only a
Those are not
push.
the dice you need. And now it's just a matter of getting Eldril out of the way, because the loner stuck on the beast.
And Metal still has a reroll to do this.
3 dice to push Eldril away, and then he has 1 GFI with a reroll. Can he make that?
And we finally caught up to live as well.
Ooh, I don't like that direction.
Why did
Goes
we
for
only...
the greedy surf instead of just
No.
taking a 3 dice.
Just needs to step out of the way now.
Why would you go for the surf and not just take the 3 dice?
Well, I don't know.
But
Doesn't matter in the end.
Metal
Yeah, he
wins it.
scores. Well, maybe we might see a riot here to save the elves. Because 2 turns will be enough to score if he sets up for it. Or maybe a quick snap will be enough to push the 1 turner.
Yeah, we do still have turn left, yes. Got a little... the second half was a little too confusing. I lost a little bit track of the
Yeah,
turns here. And we
was
at least
confusing.
get some high elves back.
yeah. 3 of them back, I believe, out of 5. That's not bad. But you have 6 elves on the pitch. I really think this has to be either a quick snap and a touchback, or a straight up riot for any chance for the elves to make a touchdown to bring this to overtime for a very small chance to win this match.
I mean, let's say he somehow makes the 1 turn, or the potential 2 turner happen. If he gets the 2 KOs back, and he gets the offense on the overtime, there is still a not so small potential for a quick score for the high elves to win the match.
But that
I mean,
if
the
is a
problem
big
is we need to get to overtime first, and that will be hard enough.
It's not gonna happen.
It's possible with a quick snap. He has just the right amount of players. Can even leave 1 back if the game plan is the quick snap. But it's going to be a bit difficult with the pass if it's not a touchback, and he needs a quick snap, which is not the most likely of events on the kickoff table. Only a 1 in 9 to happen, I believe. Yeah, Riot can also save him, so 1 in 9 for the quick snap, 1 in 36 for the Riot.
I mean, we have seen agility 5 pieces failing pickups, and quite a lot, so...
Yeah, even with those 2, you might not make it anyway. And I don't believe he's setting up for the
Ooh,
quick
there's
snap.
a quick snap!
Did he set up for it? And does he know how to do it? Because I did find a path, not the best one, it requires some red dice, but a path, which is better than no path.
I don't think he did.
Well, it is possible right now. If he moves the Blitzer to be 1 behind the Movement 8 Blitzer, or Eldril, that also works. Yeah, like he can go around and leap. Like he goes around to the Strength 5 Nergal Warrior, marks only him with the catcher while blitzing, leaps to a position where he can then dodge into next to the beast and the guard and all the warriors in the middle, then push diagonally into his movement 8 blitzer, push him forward, and then you just need to fill up the gap and take another block, but it's going to be a very unlikely leap into that position. But he does see it. 3+ leap.
It's good!
It's good. Red dice pushes. Not so good.
Not good enough.
Yeah, both down. Metal's not moving. He had enough of this game, and with that, I believe any shot at scoring is gone. Just needed that
So-
red dice push.
Nurgle going through to the round of 32. Well done to Metal.
Yeah. Doing a very well played match from both coaches, I believe, except for a few possibly greedy rerolls from Iruma on the loners, and Metal taking that 1-9 at the start of this half instead of picking up the ball. That was very confusing because that gave Hiruma a chance.
We are going for more half dices.
Might as well. It's Eldril. If he dies, you don't care. If he kills someone, that's very funny.
I think when those 3 LOS hits removed 3 linemen from Hiruma, the game was pretty much won at that point.
Yeah,
And then the
we
more
see-
removals that came at the end as well. It's
and we see
unstoppable.
Moranion still the MVP of the High Elves. Only
Of
12
course.
blocks all game long from the High Elves. That's a very low number. But an interesting one nonetheless.
Yeah, it definitely was an interesting game. And quite confusing game at that.
Yeah, we had some tricky turns, and having my internet die and us stop casting for like 5 minutes, that definitely helped for the confusion.
Yeah.
I think Gerber has been relegated to co-cast only.
Yeah, well, my internet was never really good, and I decided to stream this one because I was pretty sure no one was around, and then people were actually around.
Yeah, let's
well.
play Metal for
Yeah, we play Metal.
Gerber
'cause he-
hosting because he's at fault with rescheduling the game and
I shouldn't have been the one streaming it. Metal, why you do this? I did record it on my end. I hope you did the same, Hindu, so maybe we could try and edit it out so it's somewhat watchable on the VOD.
yeah, I have the VOD on Twitch.
We need to download both and we can do some editing.
Yeah, that will be fun.
Lots of fun. Hours of fun.
we
For
should
the
just
whole family.
we just should just send the downloads to Metal and let him do it.
Good luck.
Well, I think that's it for now. Later we do have more games for today. I believe, if I can read the calendar correctly, in a little less than 3 hours we have the Mighty Reptiles against Nerfs, and that will be casted by Herring Sword. In a little less than 5 hours we have Iron Maiden against the Drugwall's Day Laborers, and that one will be casted by Metal himself. So, there's plenty of playoff fun ahead of us, but for now, we will say goodbye. I hope you guys
Good night,
enjoyed it,
everybody.
and, well, blame all the technical difficulties on Metal.
Always blame Metal. Fucking 11-point Bretts. It was their fault. Who thinks 11-point Bretts make sense?
Nobody! And I guess I can play the intro to send us off.
"370 coaches entered Rebbl Season 8, the biggest season on record. Now, just 61 remain, all with their eyes on one prize. After a grueling season, their biggest challenge now lies ahead of them.
Oh, Nemo, no! Nemo! You were the chosen one!
Over the next 6 weeks, prepare to experience the highs and the lows of Knockout Blood Bowl. Drama is guaranteed. Welcome to the place where heroes are born. Welcome to the place where legends are made. Yasin scores!
You've done it!
Welcome to the Rebbl Playoffs.
Belt dodge. But he's dead! And Stinger Bell is dead as well! Kool-Aid Convoy's team is falling to pieces. Whoa! Fillet me, no!
Why would you apple that skin? It's a skin!
Unbelievable, Jeffrey!
This is so tense! 2+ Stinger fails! UNOS are the champions.